Hey everyone, this is Brian from Motive Training, and today we're going to make sense of cat and cow. Lots of times when I have new clients come through the gym, they don't know what I'm trying to get them to do when I say, hey, let's look at cat and cow. They know what it looks like, they've done it in yoga, and then I'll ask, what are you feeling? What are you doing? They tend to get lost. They don't know what I'm asking, and it's totally reasonable because no one's explained it to them. So let's do that. I had to tuck my shirt in so that you could actually see what my spine was doing here, okay? Cat is a function of a couple things. In my world, I want to include the pelvis because it's connected to the spine. So the first thing when I think of cat or flexion is going to be an engagement of the low abs and glutes by tailbone tucking or going into a posterior tilt. And then what we would do from there is try to continue loading or rounding the lower back and then flexing or crunching down. We're literally curling into a ball, right? I know it's a really attractive position looking like this. So this is flexion. This is cat. Cow is a function of extension or technically the hip flexor assist as the tailbone goes back and the lower back muscles, the erectors, and all the stuff on the backside is literally pulling you into extension, and everything on that front side opens. That is what cat and cow is. And so when you're on the ground and you're doing this, the goal is not to use the floor to move around. The goal is to use your spine to go through flexion and extension. Cat being the tailbone tucking, the low abs engaging, the back rounding because we're crunching into a ball. That is cat. And then cow is the opposite. The tailbone is going to go back, the heart is going to pull through those upper back muscles, erectors, everything in the spine is pulling you nice and tall. That is extension. So if you want to do cat and cow correctly, you have to understand how to actually move through space using the muscles on the front and the back of the body to get you to go through cat and cow.